Learning how to dropship can be extremely stressful and downright confusing. There's so many strategies, unlimited products, and it becomes more competitive as the days go by. So in this video, I'll show you step by step how to create a dropshipping store, how to find products that will make you money, and the legal stuff you have to include to not get sued. It only takes one successful store to pay you thousands of dollars per month and allow you to work from wherever you want. So if you go into this with a good mindset, fully watch this video and follow along with your own store, you can make those fake gurus' lives your real life.
But you know what I like a lot more than 2 Ferraris? A Swagway. Oh, fuck!
In fact, the knowledge they charge you $500 for, I'll teach you for a small price of hitting like and subscribe. Now let's make you a profitable dropshipping store. Alrighty, the first thing we need to do is create a Shopify account, but make sure to do it through the link in my description because it gives you a 14-day free trial instead of the typical 7-day free trial. And if you're wondering why I choose to dropship on Shopify, it's because virtually everyone does. Shopify is easy for beginners, has great customer service, and integrates with the best dropshipping apps. Okay, now that you're on Shopify, you need to enter an email for your store. I highly recommend creating a new email just for dropshipping, but that's your choice. Then press start free trial. And here you have to make a password, so do that, then press create your store. And now they want to know a little bit about you. Are you already selling? Pick I'm not selling products yet because you aren't. Do you want to sell products through dropshipping? Yes, you can skip this part. What is your current revenue? 0. I'm just getting started. What industry will you be operating in? Press other. Next, because you don't know yet, you don't have your product picked, and now just enter all your information here and then press enter my store. So now your account's all set and we're inside of Shopify's dashboard, and you need to press on the bottom or at the top, select a plan. Then we're gonna click on the most basic plan because you're just starting, you don't need any of the crazy features. You can upgrade to that eventually if your business does very well. So press choose plan, then monthly, you don't wanna be clicking any of these long ones because you're just starting. Then add a credit card, or I think they also accept PayPal, then press start plan. Next, we need to download some apps on our Shopify store. So go over to the left menu and press apps, then press customize your store. And now that it's loaded, we're gonna download all the apps you'll need for this video. First and most importantly is Oberlo. Oberlo allows you to link your Shopify store to AliExpress, which is the place you'll choose a product from in a little. Basically what Oberlo does is it copies the customer's information when they order from you and sends it directly to AliExpress. This means you don't have to enter the customer's name and address and all their other info whenever you get a sale. It automatically does that for you. So yeah, Oberlo is an absolute must-have. After you search it up, you click on this one, Oberlo Dropshipping app, then you let it load up, press add app, then press create new account and follow all the steps. Alrighty, now we have Oberlo downloaded, but we need to download a few more apps. So press on customize your store, and next we'll download Reviews Importer. This app allows us to import reviews from AliExpress and other places to make our product look more reliable and sought after. So add the app, install app, then do the same thing for Vitals 40. You'll get a free 30-day trial. Okay, now for my favorite part, picking the product you're gonna sell. This is definitely the most crucial part of drop shipping because if your product's bad, you're not gonna sell it. So I'll show you the exact way I find profitable products that any beginner can do for free. It's pretty much a common sense technique, but it works. So we're gonna go over to that one app that you might have heard of called TokTik and search up Amazon finds and TikTok made me buy it. These hashtags are full of products people clearly want because you will see the top videos with millions of likes, and if millions of people like a project, I guarantee tens of thousands of them are actually buying it. Hence there's a high demand for this product, and if you create a good store and ads for it, you will make money. So now I'm gonna scroll on TikTok until I find a winning product.
I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tune.
Alrighty, so far I found 2 good products that I'm gonna give to you guys instead of using myself because I know it's very hard to pick a product as a beginner. First is this wireless lav mic. I personally wanted this for myself after watching this ad, and the ad's pretty bad. So when you find a product that virtually sells itself, that's a great sign. I looked it up on AliExpress and it cost $11, and then if we look at their site, they are selling it for $36. So after ads and shipping, they probably make $10 to $15 profit, which is a great margin. This second product is definitely a multi-million-dollar dropshipping store. It's this alien spaceship looking light that makes your whole room colorful. The TikTok ad literally has 78 million views and their account is popping for a dropshipping brand. Plus, they've been running the same ads for over a year, which means they're non-stop making money from these ads. That is literally what you strive for in this business. If we go to their site, one of these costs $44 and you can get them for 22 bucks. So their profit margins definitely aren't super high, but even if they make $10 per light, they are making bank. And their store is pretty basic, to be honest. You'll be able to make a store like this by the end of the video. So yeah, there's some products y'all can use for your stores. Now check back in once I find one for me. Okay, I got one. It's a phone charger that has these metal pieces along it so it never gets tangled, and it has a detachable charger penetrator at the end. It costs $4 plus free shipping on AliExpress, and I'm gonna sell it for $14.99 or $19.99, so the profit margin should be decent. Alrighty, now we both have a product pick for our store, but we need the domain name, aka the URL. So open up Shopify, go to the home menu, then press add domain. Since we're making a store revolving around one product, you should make the URL the name of the product.com. So take some time to think of a catchy name, and once you have it, press add domain, then exit out of this and press buy new domain, then type it in here and purchase it directly from Shopify, or go buy it on GoDaddy like I'm gonna do. It's only 1 cent here. Then after you set it up, it'll give you a check mark and say you've added a custom domain. Okay, now that we picked a product and named it, we need to import that product to our Shopify store. So go over the Oberlu's website, and once you're here, you'll press on products in the left menu bar thingy thing, and then let it load. Press find product, then search up your product from AliExpress. Mine's called Magic Rope, so I'll type that in, press search, and here it is. Press add to import list, and now we have to title our product. Normally the best way to do this is by putting the name you came up with, then explaining the product afterwards. So for example, if you had a dog bed brand called Puppy Palace, you title it Puppy Palace Anxiety Relieving Dog Bed, and you can change this at any time in the future, so don't worry about it being perfect right now. Then press on variants and select what products you want to sell. Most likely you won't want to include all the different styles of your product, so uncheck the ones you don't want on your store. Like I only want the white ones, so I'll get rid of all these gray ones and all the little heads there. So yeah, I just have these 4, so that looks good. The 4 I want. Then we'll go the pricing. The price you charge for your product is extremely important to your dropshipping success. If you price it too high, no one will buy it, and if you price it too low, people will buy it, but you'll lose money after subtracting the cost of goods and ad spend. So you need to find that sweet spot for your product. Typically, this will be 2 to 3 times the price of it on AliExpress, including shipping. But you also need to look what your competitors are selling it for. To find their stores, search the name of the product plus Shopify in Google. It'll bring up tons of Shopify stores selling your product, and you can base your prices off theirs. Like this site is selling a very similar charger for $29.95, and if we look at another one, they're charging around $24 or $20. So I think a valid price for mine will be $17.99 to $19.99. That's 3 times the price I get it for in AliExpress and still cheaper than my competitors. So I'll enter $19.99 for these 3 and then $23.99 for the one with 3 adapters, and then we need to go over to the compared price. A compared price is a marketing technique that makes your customers feel like they're getting a better deal. I'm sure you've seen those massive X'd out prices in Walmart. Well, this allows you to do that same thing in your Shopify store. The rule of thumb is to normally make it 50% off or more, but for certain products that'll look too fake and actually reduce sales. Like if I put mine for $40, no one would believe that. Chargers do not cost that much. So I'll set mine at $29.99. It's a believable price and still allows my customer to think they're getting a good discount. Then skip description, we'll do that later. And lastly, we need to import the product images. Select all the pictures for the variants you chose in the variant section, then we'll scroll up to here and press import to store. And by the way, you can add more pictures in Shopify easily, so don't stress if you need more pictures in the future. After you press import, you should see this screen with a green check mark, and then press edit product on Shopify. So now we're back on Shopify, and let's go to our products. As you can see, your product is here if you did it right, so click on it, and now we're ready to start building your store. But before we do that, I just want to say I know this can be complicated, so if you have any questions, comment them below. I will try my best to respond. And while you're down there, you might as well hit subscribe for all this free knowledge. Alright, so this is the page customers will see when they click on your store. So if it doesn't look professional, is badly written, and has low quality images, you probably won't get sales. Hence, you need to make this as compelling and trustworthy as possible.
Okay, but how do we do that, Logan?
Great question. What I normally do is look at my competitors' stores and see what's working for them, then add that to my store in a new way. That doesn't mean copy and paste everything from competitors' websites, but it does mean pick the best sections, reword them, and make your store better than theirs. Because if their store is live, they are most likely getting sales, and if you follow their techniques, you will also most likely get sales. So right now, I'm gonna add the best things from my competitor's store to my store, and I'll see you once I'm done. Alright, it's been about 40 minutes and I added a lot to my store. I created some custom gifts, downloaded more product photos, wrote some pretty good copy, and even made a comparison chart for my product on Photoshop. So let's hop into my store and take a look. Firstly, ignore this stock image. That's where our logo will go after we make it. Then I'll switch to mobile view because that's how most customers will see our store, and here it is, the wrapped wire tangless magnetic charger. I have the nice product photos. I didn't have to replace these because they are already HD quality, and if you click on them, it just switches the types. And then if we scroll down, this is where we will have our reviews after we import them from A Reviews. Then here's the compared price, $29.99 crossed out, so it's now $19.99. Then I have this nice chart that will answer all their questions. Then I'll scroll out so you can start seeing these gifts. I have these 4 emojis right here with points that'll really sell the customer. Charge all your devices with one cable, never get tangled, fast charge, perfect for travel. All great things people look for in a charger. And then I have this nice gift right here. Then some more copy, no more tangled wires. Then I explain it, and then I have another gift of like it being not tangled, and then it comes out. And then travel friendly with some more text, a nice gift with the dude in his car showing the charger. Then charge all your devices at once. I made this gift myself by downloading a TikTok video, then cropping it and stuff. And then down here I have to enter all this information later with you guys, and this is where your reviews will show up at the bottom. So overall, I think it looks pretty good. It's probably a 6.5 out of 10 right now. Let me know what you'd rate it in the comments. And the key takeaways for you guys should be: only use high quality product photos, bold the important text so your customers' eyes go straight to the selling points, use emojis and bullet point style designs instead of paragraphs. No one wants to read a book, and gifts are your biggest sellers. If you have a gift that explains the product very well, put it first thing in your description and watch the sales flow in. To create a gift, you can go to Giphy.com, Vimeo, or Adobe. They are all for free if you create an account, and all you have to do is paste a link to a video you want to turn into a GIF, or download the video files directly into the software. Then go back to your product description, press this image button, and there's your gift. Insert it, and bam. What I do to get emojis in my store is copy them from my phone, then email them to myself, but you could also copy them from certain websites. And for bolding your text, you mouse over it, then use these options at the top, just like Google Docs. It's got different text size, bolding, italics, underlining, and all the other basic features. Also, if you're wondering how to find all this information on your product, you should read the description on AliExpress, Amazon, and any other store selling it. So now you know where to find the info and how to make it look good, but your store still needs a logo, so let's make that. The site we'll be using is canva.com. It gives you a free 30-day trial, so you can make this logo then cancel it immediately. To create a logo, press on Create Design, Logo, and then it will bring up tons of templates you can choose from. I'll search wire because that's related to my product, and this one looks good. So let's change this text to my brand name, resize it, and now I need to decide what colors I want to use. This is very important because whatever colors you use in your logo are the colors we will use for the buttons throughout our store. So don't overcomplicate it. Stick to 2 colors and a blank background. So once it looks finished, press share, download, make sure it's a PNG, then download it. Now that you have your logo, press customize your Shopify store, press the header. Yours will say upload your image, but I have this alt one, so I have to press change, then change image, and upload it right here, and bam, your store is starting to come together. See, I told you guys creating a dropshipping store isn't that hard. You just have to do it section by section like anything in life. And the next step is finishing our homepage. Firstly, let's get rid of all these useless sections. We want our homepage to be straight to the point and clean, and if we had all this, it would look far from that. So private all of these besides image, banner, rich text, and your product. Then drag your product above rich text and under the image. Oh, and add a section for A Reviews. We haven't set that up yet, but we'll need it for later. To add sections, go to the bottom, press add sections, and A Reviews is this one. Well, it didn't show up, probably because we didn't import the reviews yet, so we'll deal with that later, but you're gonna put A Reviews right under the product. The reason you should set your store up like this is to entice the customer with the image and text. Then you show them the product immediately so they want to buy it, and if they do keep scrolling, they'll read some happy reviews from past customers, and that'll make them more comfortable to scroll back up and purchase. You gotta think of it through your customer's mind, because they exit the product page and look at the home page, they are clearly skeptical about buying your product. So this layout will help assure them with some nice text and reviews from people who were once in their shoes. So now let's scroll to the top and start with this image. You can select virtually anything for this, like a product photo, picture of a person who would use your product, or a GIF like I'm gonna use. So I'll pick this nice GIF with a blue background because it matches my logo, and now we need to select some text. You want this to be compelling and emotion grabbing, so think of your typical customer and what they will want to hear. I came up with spend less, no mess. Ripped cables, slow chargers, and tangled wires are a thing of the past because of wrapped wires. Our chargers eliminate those problems and allow you to seamlessly charge all your devices with our swappable charging heads. You wouldn't settle for a low quality phone, so stop settling on the wire that keeps it alive. Spring sales ending soon. That could definitely be better, but you get the point. Explain how your product will help your customers and then end with a sale. Then we'll scroll past our product because that's good, and the next thing is this rich text section. Actually, that's not what we want. Private this, then go down here and add an email section. Click email sign up. This will allow you to reach out to intrigued customers that didn't purchase but were interested enough to stay updated. You can copy mine word for word if you want, then go over here to the footer. Get rid of quick links and info, then press our mission, then paste this in the here but fill it out with your info. Then scroll all the way back up to the top, press on your announcement bar, and put something here like free shipping or sale ending soon. Okay, now that our home page is virtually done, we need to change the colors throughout our store. This will give it that nice touch it's been needing because everything will start to look congruent. So go down the theme settings, then press colors, and now we're gonna match these colors with the colors in our logo. Since this is blue, I will make it the blue of my logo by dragging it around. Just try to get that perfect color match. And if I want my background to be the same color, I can copy this copy code, then we'll go down here to background, and if you paste it, you will see your background will go to that color, and bam, now it's the same color. Just mess around until your store looks nice. And there we go. I think this looks good. The only thing I may change later is this background of yellow to white. And now we'll finally import those customer reviews I keep talking about. To do this, go to your Shopify apps, open a reviews, then press on reviews and import reviews. It'll ask for a link to your product, so let's go to AliExpress, copy our product link, then go back and paste it in here. Press import, select only 5-star reviews, press submit, and if you go back to our Shopify store, the reviews will now be there. You only get 6 with the free trial, but it's still better than nothing. If your store ever does super well, I'd recommend upgrading so your real customers can put reviews, and then you can use hundreds of these from AliExpress. So if we keep scrolling down after all this product copy, you will see the reviews here again. It looks kind of awful with the yellow background. I'll have to change that. And then here they are. Here's some reviews from your customers, and it's verified. It looks real nice. So now that we have the reviews on our store, we need to add all the legal pages. To do this, go back to Shopify, press online store, then pages. Once you're here, press add page in the top right corner, and the first page we're gonna add is contact us. And by the way, I made a Google Doc with all the information, so you can just copy and paste the info, then change it to fit your store. It'll be one of the first links in the description. Then the next page you wanna add is called track your order. So copy this script from the Google Doc, then press show HTML, then paste it into here. Then do the same thing for the privacy policy, about us, and FAQ pages. Once you've done that, go over the settings, scroll down and press policies, and then create all of these from a template. It's super easy. All you have to do is replace their info with the info about your store. And disclaimer, make sure to press Control F to find your name and address. Those will automatically be placed somewhere in these templates, so make sure to triple check you delete them before making your store public. So now that you have all your pages ready, we need to actually add them to your store. To do this, press navigation, main menu, click add menu item, then you're gonna wanna add all of these right here. Then exit out of the main menu and click on footer menu, then press add menu item and add all of these in the policies. So now if we look at our store, you can see we have the new menus up top, and if we scroll down, all the policies are at the bottom. Then go back to your Shopify store and click settings, then go to shipping and delivery, press manage rates, and here we need to set up our shipping rates. So delete all these presets, then you can insert any shipping rates you'd want, but I'd highly recommend doing free shipping. It looks better for ad copy, and it's straight up immoral to charge money for 4 to 8 week shipping. So click on on add rate, free shipping, done. Then head over to notifications on the sidebar, press notifications, then customize. Then add your logo right here and make this color congruent with your store. After you save that, we need to go back to my Google Doc and copy all this code under track your order. So copy it, and in notifications, press the back button, then order confirmation. Then delete this text in here and paste the code. But don't save yet. Press Control F, then type in your store. Where it says your store name, we need to paste a special link. To get the link, duplicate your Shopify tab, press Online Store, click Pages, then go to your track your order page and copy this green link right here. Then go back to your other Shopify tab and paste the link in between these quotations right here. What this does is connects your track your order page to when people actually order. So if a customer ordered from you, they could copy their order number and paste it on your website for updates. This will prevent tons of emails about shipping, so make sure to set it up. Then go back to your Shopify store and press Payments. In order to actually be paid for selling your products, you need to enter all your personal info here, and I'd also recommend setting up a business PayPal account. So fill this all out, and here's my social security number if you want it. Then go to your Shopify apps, press Vitals, see all apps, and we're gonna add this countdown timer. What this will do is put a timer next to your product's price that'll end in a few hours. This makes customers think,
Oh no, if I don't buy it now, I'll have to pay more in the future.
which normally results in more purchases of your product due to FOMO. So turn the countdown timer on at the top, and then we're gonna scroll down here, and we want the minimum expiration deadline to be like 2 hours, because say it was like 10 minutes and they refresh, they'd be like, oh, the sale didn't end, and then they realize you're bamboozling them. And maximum expiration, maybe like 6 hours, so they think it's gonna end very soon, but not too soon, so they're waiting for 6 hours. And we're also gonna add sticky add to cart. So if we go back to our store, you can see the sale timer that we just added. And as I scroll, this bottom menu is the sticky add to cart. It shows up after you scroll past your product, so the customer can easily buy the items they want anywhere from your site. And congratulations, your store is officially set up. But keep in mind, you can't make any money without promoting it. So the next step you need to learn is how to create profitable advertisements for your products. And if you want to see me try to make $1,000 in a week from the store I built today, watch this video right here. It'll be posted 1 week after this video and show you how to create ads and make hella money. So subscribe, hit like, and peace.